It took me over 6 months to start making over 1 lakh in a month as a freelancer. But most freelancers, they get stuck at 20 to 30,000 even after years of hard work and grinding. You know what's the problem? It's not their skill. Rather, it is systems. They're not able to scale beyond certain point because they're so stuck working and grinding all day that they can't take up more clients, nor they can charge more money, and they remain stuck at where they are. So what exactly led me to over 1 lakh in a month back then in 2021? I'll be revealing that in this video. Stay tuned and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, the very first thing that I want to discuss is what skills should you begin with if you want to make over 1 lakh in a month today? Well, the skill that I started with was blog writing, and today it is a lot more competitive. So let's be realistic. When it is time when everybody can write using AI, only the ones that have excellent skills in writing or marketing can excel, or they need to opt for different services. So make sure that you do not start with blog writing today, particularly if you are a beginner and you do not have relevant skills. So I would suggest you to start with any of these skills: video editing, illustrations, social media marketing, lead generation, and AI anything. That is using AI to do best of any field. Now, if you're just getting started, I would say maybe you can get started with using AI, or if you can learn tutorials through YouTube or any course, that would be really helpful. Lead gen is a skill which would remain evergreen forever because every business, every coach, every founder needs to get leads for their business. So make sure to pick a skill that works best for you. Now, talking about whether you should provide a lot of services or serve a lot of niches, or you should begin with one specific niche. Well, when I started out as a generalist writer. I used to write about anything and everything. Yes, I did not work on too technical projects like Web3, crypto, etc. because I did not had any interest in them. But I used to work on all other sorts of niches: travel, lifestyle, business, and whatnot. But do I recommend you to do the same today? No, because of a lot of competition. Today there are thousands of writers out there, thousands of other service providers. So what would make you stand out? Well, it would be your specialization. So instead of just positioning yourself as a freelance writer, position yourself as a freelance parenting writer or anything for that matter that aligns with your interest, that aligns with your skills, that aligns with the potential demand in the industry. Just make sure to pick a specialization and do not start with anything and everything. You can always change your niche later, but it would be difficult for you to stand out and to make a stable amount of income if you start targeting anybody and everybody. So make sure to pick a specialization. Now, how much should you be charging? Well, I've created a complete guide on how much you can charge as a freelancer, so make sure to check out this one. But also know that instead of just keeping your working hours in mind and how much you should be charging, you should also know that if you want to scale up quickly, you need to consistently reach out to people. You need to be active on your personal brand, and you need to constantly upskill yourself. You can't just focus on your existing work and charging based on how many hours you can work for them, but rather keeping everything else in mind, because that's what would get you ahead. Now, where would you find high paying clients? Well, you can find them on different platforms like, first, Twitter. I've personally not found any clients from Twitter, well, because I'm not active, but still I'm recommending it for a reason that I have seen a lot of freelancers build their personal brands and close a lot of clients on Twitter, because I have seen that founders and people in position, especially based out of US, UK and more countries, are more active and responsive on X, that is Twitter. So you can give it a try. Second is LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I have witnessed it myself. All my business, almost all of it comes through LinkedIn alone. So if I can, you too can build a LinkedIn presence and convert international clients, national clients who are willing to pay you a lot of money. You can do that using cold outreach, you can do that using inbound leads, you can do it using other methods. Make sure to watch this video to learn how you can make money using LinkedIn. Now the third platform is ProBlogger for writers and other similar platforms for other service providers. Now this is an international platform, and of course I'm not promoting it. This is just something that has worked a lot for me and it's not well known in the industry, so I'm just here to brief you about it. So ProBlogger is a platform that has a lot of international opportunities. It helps you connect with your prospects directly by applying for those opportunities and checking the dashboard, etc. It also has a lot of learning resources like blogs, and that worked a lot for me when I started out and I wanted to charge decent amount of money. So you can try that out and maybe try finding other such platforms for your services. Plus there are certain newsletters, especially for writers. One is Sonia Vincent's newsletter. I hope that helps you because it did help me a lot when I started out. So yeah, find whatever platforms work for you. Now, you guys tell me that you get prospects, you get on calls with them, but you don't end up converting them or charging a lot of money. They pay you in peanuts while you are still somebody with specialization, you are still somebody who is doing well with their skills. So in that case, I would suggest you to create presentations, because presentations work like a charm. Instead of just orally telling them how you can help them or just simply creating a Google Doc and sending your samples across, create a presentation wherein you are sharing the best strategies, you are sharing what kind of business you have run in the past, the kind of brands which you have held, and how exactly you can help this particular prospect whom you are pitching through the presentation. So make sure to present that on the sales call and then convert them, because it will help you build a lot better authority or higher authority than you would do without a presentation. Okay, lastly, how do you ensure that you scale and you keep getting clients? Well, to keep getting clients, it's very important to keep pitching people. No matter how busy you are today, it's so important to also add people to the waitlist who are willing to work with you. You can of course give them additional discounts, but if you think just because you're busy today, you're making a lot of money today, you will remain successful tomorrow. No, that's not the case with agency-based businesses, at least, because you never know when time changes and when you stop getting leads, when your client exits. So make sure that you also have something as backup or something in the pipeline. For that, keep pitching or hire somebody to pitch on your part. Now, apart from that, what can actually help you scale your business? This is something very underrated but very important. It is referrals. See, you already have some clients or you have had some past clients, but in what ways did they help you? By just paying you for a few months? Well, if that's the case, you missed out on a lot of money, because now you have the option to also get into their network, tap into their network or their friends or their business folks. How? By satisfying them and also giving them some benefit to step out and give you referrals. For example, setting up with a referral scheme that if you provide me with any referrals, I'll be giving you 10% off on your next month's services. Well, as simple as that. It just doesn't help you but also help them save their money, and of course if they're happy with your work, why would they not refer you? Well, if you want to learn about more of these advanced strategies which you can use to scale beyond 1 lakh, make sure to join the list of Freelance Blogging Launchpad, and I will be releasing a new course super soon. So I want you to be the first one to get notified and be a part of it so that you can make a lot of money as a freelancer. If you're not yet ready to invest and you want to keep consuming my free content, make sure to subscribe to my channel and I'll be sharing more such bombshells with you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.